able to serve it up to some of these very talented horses. Janet Dill with a tongue tie for the first time is interesting.
Grade 2, Coral, Silviniaco, Conti chase. The winners of 39 races between them, racing over the extended 2.5 miles. Pic D'orhy, last year's winner, has the early lead to Banbridge, who jumps in second and jumps up alongside Pic D'orhy over the first. Break then of a length and a half to Janet Dill, who is in third, and Not Long Till May. And Edwardstone held up at the back of the field as they go over fence number 2, and they're all safely over, with Pic D'orhy holding a lead now, which is extended to just over a length. Back to Banbridge, who races in second, the other 3 in a line across the course as they now go on towards the first of the open ditches. At the head of affairs, Pic D'orhy jumped it very quickly, a little low, Not Long Till May towards the outside. At the fourth, Pic D'orhy's lead is just over a length. Again, he jumps it well to Banbridge over in second. Not Long Till May now has a clear third. Then Janet Dill and Edwardstone as they go into the turn. So on the turn, it is Pic D'orhy who's out in front to Banbridge racing in second position. 2 lengths away, Not Long Till May towards the outside of Janet Dill. Edwardstone a little bit keen up against the inside rail as they make the turn into the home straight and going on now towards fence number 5. And it's Pic D'orhy and Harry Cobden bidding to win this race for the 3rd time. Paul Nicholls bidding for his 4th win in this contest. Leads the way by a length and a half to Banbridge in second. Edwardstone just nudged the birch towards the inside, and he's still extremely keen. He's getting lit up against that inside rail. The further they go, Edwardstone's getting keener as they go over the middle fence, taken down the home straight. Janet Dill is alongside him with Not Long Till May towards the outside, and Pic D'orhy now has a pretty clear lead. It's nearly 3 lengths going over fence number 7. A beautiful jump by Pic D'orhy out in front to Banbridge over in second, and then Not Long Till May, Janet Dill, and against the inside rail, Edwardstone, who still strains the reins. So they're making the turn past the enclosures with a circuit to go in the Grade 2 Coral Silviniaco Conti chase, and it is Pic D'orhy bidding to become the first ever dual winner of the contest. He leads by 2 lengths to Banbridge, bidding to become the first Irish success in second place. Then towards the outside, Not Long Till May. Janet Dill covered up, Edwardstone still pulling hard against the inside rail, and rider Tom Cannon changes his hands, tries to take one more grip to get Edwardstone to come back under him as they now go over fence number 8, and Pic D'orhy once again was slick and quick, and he leads them now on towards the 9th, which is another open ditch. It is Pic D'orhy who comes to it, and he stood a long way off it. He flew over that ditch. His lead was nearly 2 lengths over Banbridge in second, Not Long Till May, and then Edwardstone, and on his outside is Janet Dill. So now they make the turn, taking them towards the back straight. 1 mile to go, 7 more fences to take, and it is Pic D'orhy bidding for his 13th career success. He leads the way to Banbridge in second. Now there's 2.5 lengths back to Not Long Till May. Edwardstone to the inner, Janet Dill just the back marker, and here's fence number 10, and Pic D'orhy comes to it. And again, he measured it beautifully. A mistake by Not Long Till May. Janet Dill also not fluent. On quickly towards the 11th, and Pic D'orhy still has the advantage over Banbridge in second, but there's only a length between them there. Edwardstone now into third and begins to close, followed by Not Long Till May and Janet Dill. They have 5 more fences to take. Here's the final ditch. Pic D'orhy comes to it, ridden into it by Harry Cobden, and again he jumps it well, better than nearest pursuer Banbridge in second. Not Long Till May now begins to rally to the outside. Edwardstone and Janet Dill fought out, and it was Pic D'orhy. Pic D'orhy by a length to Not Long Till May, now into second. Banbridge in third. Ridden now is Edwardstone in fourth, having raced so freely in the early stages, and Janet Dill is getting tapped for toe. They make the turn in the 11th running of the Silviniaco Conti, and it is Pic D'orhy by a length and a half. Banbridge in second. Edwardstone around the outside. Not Long Till May hanging on in there, and they've got a break now over Janet Dill. They race on towards the third from home. Pic D'orhy has the lead. Banbridge comes alongside. It was Pic D'orhy to the inside. Banbridge who breasted the fence. Edwardstone 3 lengths away back in third. Banbridge now alongside Pic D'orhy as they rise at 2 out, and there was little between them. Pic Pic D'orhy slightly more fluent. Pic D'orhy over on the far side, just a leader. Banbridge coming back for more once again. They duel inside the final furlong, down now towards the 16th and final fence, which they take together. Banbridge emerges with the lead. He was more fluent than in second Pic D'orhy. A fall at the last, not long till May, and it will be Banbridge. Banbridge becomes the first Irish winner of the Coral Silviniaco Conti. It was Banbridge and J Slevin who beat Pic D'orhy in second, Janadil in third, Edwardstone in fourth.
Oh, terrific performance from Banbridge on his seasonal debut. J Slevin for Joseph O'Brien, the first Irish-trained winner of this race in the colours of Ronnie Bartlett. He missed out on Cheltenham last year at the 11th hour, made amends at Aintree, has beaten Pic D'orhy today, and surely now Banbridge must be one of the leading contenders for the Ryanair, if that is the way they want to go with him. A great run from Pic D'orhy, last year's winner. I'm sure he's run at least as well in defeat this time. Not long till May, took quite a heavy fall at the final fence. Bring you news on him just as soon as we get it through. Edwardstone far too keen early, and his goose was cooked a fair way out. Not so Banbridge, who's nothing if not very straightforward, Megan.
Yeah, very straightforward. Got into a nice rhythm, just in behind Pic D'orhy, and he was quicker and slicker over the last. I think that was probably the winning jump in the end, but I thought here Pic D'orhy might just have the upper hand as Banbridge got in tight to the third last, but this horse is clearly still improving. He looked exceptional, and he's ran just as well as he looked.
If the question was, would Edwardstone prove as effective at this distance, the answer was a fairly conclusive no. He rather took off, and you can see why he's been effective at 2 miles, because he just needs that breakneck 2-mile pace off which to settle.
Yeah, he was way too keen and did not help himself at all, Edwardstone. He ended up finishing fourth, I think, in the end, but didn't help himself whatsoever. Just saw the way Banbridge winged the last. Pic D'orhy got in tight to it. I think it's the only one Pic D'orhy slightly missed. Just see here, both riders going forward. Asked for a big stride. Pic D'orhy puts down on Harry Cobden. Banbridge picks up and just lands with more momentum, and ultimately that jump at the last was the difference in a couple of lengths or a very tight finish.
A fine race on paper, a fine finish it delivered, and Banbridge is a highly promising young chaser with some very big races, no doubt his for the taking in the coming seasons. Banbridge it is that has won the Silviniaco Conti for Joseph O'Brien and J Slevin. With an attitude like that, Angus, he's always going to have a fair shot of outperforming even very good horses.